Hello and welcome back to my channel and to Scarlet Hollow. Episode 5. Oh my god, oh my god. Alright, so we were just waking up from our sleep and we were dragged in another room adjacent to our normal room in the estate, and it looked like it was implied we've been dragged there, and then we were just like on the forbidden wing of the estate, and it was so creepy and scary, and really I really was scared. and so we just explored different rooms, found some things, but then we found in like some kind of prison cell where somebody felt like, it looked like somebody was desperate and closed in that prison cell within the estate. And there we found the doll, and then the doorknob from our door that we were closed behind, the door that separated us from our bedroom, basically. And now we're just going to see if the person playing the piano is gonna kill us or not. Let's see. Woohoo! So, but you persist and descend deeper into the bowels of the Scarlet Estate, the echoing piano, your only company. Soon enough, you see light again. The sun creeping in through the edges of a nearly hidden door. Ooh. You're at the end of another long corridor. Its high ceilings and tall windows are almost disorienting as you step out from the cramped, gloomy stairwell. The music echoes mournfully in the vast space, a chorus of wind adding a melancholy harmony as it whips in from the overgrown courtyard outside. What is this? An open... what is going on here? Is this the part where it's falling apart? Okay, let's go. That means the locked door to the forbidden wing is just down the hall. But how am I gonna open that though? But you've yet to confront your guide. Yeah, because basically we found the doorknob in the prison, which kinda feels like they wanted us to see. On second thought, it's time to get out of here. No, finish where you started and find the piano player. Yeah, if I die, it's fine. I'll be happy. So the musician plays on as you move cautiously through the dark. The slope now so dramatic, it feels like walking downhill. Jagged remains of the floorboards jutting out like splintered trees. I'm scared. Yeah, of course it's Wayne. The flow of notes finally stops as you reach an open doorway to what was once a music room. Wayne stands from the bench of a battered grand piano, turning to face you. Angel of music. So now you've seen it, Amy. Okay. He makes his way down the tilted floor towards you. Is this when I die? A breeze passes by him, carrying with it the smell from the wound that is his body. The wound that is his body. Don't approach too much. I hope you enjoyed the show. Is he flirting with me? He stops just a few paces away. Yeah, don't. And I trust you understand the implications of everything you've seen. I don't know what you mean here. If you aren't careful and you put your faith in the wrong people, things could go very, very wrong for you. Well, we're here. We talk. What's with the dramatics? Yeah, I'm not gonna say that because... so much to say. So what was with the doll in that room? Did you need to carry me off in my sleep? What the hell is wrong with you? How do I know you're the right person to trust? Who lived in that last room? Does Tabitha knows about all this? We need to call someone about this. The phrase scroll on that wall. What was it? What does it feel bad to think it? You want to leave? Flirt! I'm not flirting with him. I haven't even seen his face. I'm not gonna flirt with him. How do I know you're the right person to trust? If you're still asking questions like that, I know there's nothing I can say that will convince you. But I will keep looking out for you, whether you trust me or not. Yeah, you better. Who lived in that last room? Wayne cocks his head almost playfully. I did. I'd been in that room a long, long time. Though my being free now is meaningless in the grand scheme of things. The town itself is enough of a prison that I might as well still be stuck behind that door. But at least I'm free enough to warn you. Dude, what was with the doll in that room? No, wait. I need to know about the phrase. The phrase, scroll on that wall. What was it? Why does it feel bad to think it? I'm glad you noticed. It's a weapon. Hold on to it. What was with the doll in that room? She liked it, so I liked it too. It was nice to see it again after so many years. Did you need to carry me off in my sleep? Like, seriously? A moment of weakness? I was impatient. Dude! And what now? Are you planning keeping me here? No. How did I not wake up? Yeah, that's so weird. You don't strike me as impatient. I liked it. I did not like it. I did not. Don't do that. Yeah, I'm wondering, this is my question. How did I not wake up? You've been a heavy sleeper lately. This town has been demanding so much of you. And I was gentle. No. What the hell? Does Tabitha know about it? What do you mean the town is a prison? Okay, what do you mean the town is a prison? I can't leave. No one really can. As it stands now, Scarlet Hollow doesn't like letting go of its prisoners. They may be able to cross the town line, but not without paying a price. Okay. That can be changed, though. It wasn't always this way, and it was never meant to be. But wait. But can we talk about why you were in that room? We can put an end to it. Can we? Why should I care about any of this? Yeah. I'm not gonna. Does Tabitha know about all this? Of course. Why do you think she invited you here? What? But she wasn't even happy to see me. No, I see what you're doing. You're trying to make me doubt her. It won't work. Oh, that upset me. I'm gonna remain silent. I've given you a glimpse into one of your possible futures. Whether you choose to believe me or not is up to you. But I urge you, you're urging me, sorry, to consider believing what your eyes have shown you. I didn't see much, really. Your freedom is on the line. Wait, but I'm taking a bus in a few days. I don't care. We need to call someone about this. We need to call someone about this. Yeah, but no, the police. Let me try. The police or the National Guard or somebody. Trust me when I say they wouldn't be able to help. The forces at work in Scarlet Hollow run deep. There is no one person they can arrest, no group of people they can blame and do away with it. Go away with? Do away with. It is beyond the realm of flesh. Tell me more, but I know how to fix everything. I know how to keep you safe for as long as you live. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Why should I care about any of this? Because it affects you, whether you'd like it too or not. Do you want to be somebody else's puppet, Amy? I can guide you to where you need to be, but it's up to you to open your eyes. The witch holds some of the final pieces. Find her, pry them from her hands, and then everything should start falling into place. Mystical, the thought feels slippery. You're unable to hold onto it, and the holding is painful, like you're gripping onto it in white-knuckled fists. You're forced to let go. It fades. Wait, I'm reading this again. The thought feels slippery. You're unable to hold onto it, and the holding is painful, like you're gripping onto it with white-knuckled fists. You're forced to let go. The thought feels slippery, unless you're already starting to forget about her. Am I losing my memory? Memory is a disloyal thing, isn't it? Completely. I don't trust my brain at all. Physical, easily manipulated, so true. Something being missing from your head doesn't mean it's gone from the world. Wait, is that why I'm not seeing the daughter of the witch? Kanika. There's a memory that I can't quite hold on to, a thought that almost hurts to think. Keep it in the back of your mind. Try not to let it hurt too much, but don't let her take it from you either. The witch? You'll remember when you need to. I am not gonna flirt. I don't believe you. I don't know what to think. I trust you, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. I'm with you all the way. Help me stop all this. For all I know, you deserve to be locked up. I'm gonna say, I trust you, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do about any of this. Like, there's no reason to not trust him. I mean, besides the fact that he kind of kidnapped me, but Wayne's shoulders seems to relax slightly, as if he's relieved. Good. Our enemies rely on keeping us divided. They know how much stronger we can be together. Who are our enemies? The witch? Be careful who you trust. I will always be there when you need me. God, like, he's going away just like that? Come on. Dude is giving me nothing. As usual in this town. No one is giving me any. Oh my god. Wayne steps away, his shining eyes watching you unblinking from behind his veil, before finally disappearing back into the darkness of the estate. I'm just imagining him, like, walking backwards, like, still facing me, and then disappearing around the corner. Nothing left for you to do here but leave. What? But, so, like, the main question here is, like, do I trust Wayne or not? That's the main question. Sub-questions are, who locked him up? Was it my cousin? Is it that I cannot trust my cousin? You make your way back to where you woke up and slot in the handle into the secret door on the wall. So where am I back in? In here? It twists and the door pulls back and you stumble through your closet and back into your bedroom. Okay, so the door was in the back of the closet. You lean against your door frame, relieved at once again having sturdy, unsloped ground beneath your feet, and moderately clean air to breathe. Oh yeah, everything is from the closet here. The estate has gotten to you. After the events of this morning, your body burns with a ferocious itch to leave this place behind, to be anywhere but here. But like, we need to talk with Tabitha. Oh! Am I running? Whoa! The music is like sped up. You live in a haze, mindlessly grabbing clothes and an uncharged phone, barely even noticing your surroundings as you rush outside, the morning relations seizing your body and mind alike with a suffocating grip. The cell, the doll, Wayne's insinuation that Tabitha has known about all of this, and even more, that she has partaken willingly in your family's crimes. Not only that, but she has designs for you. Does she care that much? Is it true? I need to. I mean, how come Wayne was locked up in this room? But maybe Wayne wasn't locked up in that room and he uses this to make me doubt Tabitha. But maybe I cannot trust either of them, you know what I mean? Like, why? Like, what does she want? If I cannot trust her, like, what does she want? Because she's been letting me roam around, and both Wayne and Tabitha have been protecting me, both of them, in different situations. Also, Tabitha was with me in the mines. Like, I don't know. I think she can be trusted, but interesting. I like the difference. Like, Tabitha deserves a chance to explain herself, or Tabitha needs to explain herself. I mean, she needs to explain herself, right? Yeah, there's nothing else that can possibly ease the growing pit in your stomach. And if she can't explain all of this, she'd better have an explanation. Yeah, maybe it's time to confront her and see what she has to say for herself. We keep confronting her, she's not saying shit. So, going to the police. Police is not doing anything. Wayne said I needed to find the witch. I should do that before doing anything else. I don't trust the witch. I need to confront Tabitha now. I'm going to someone I can trust. Who can I trust? Stella is not telling me anything. Kanika is like Avery. Okay, the only way out of this is by finding the rest of the stone carvings. Alone if I have to. It's not gonna give me so much, just the history. I'm gonna confront Tabitha. Or is it bad? Should I go see the witch? Oh, yeah. Like, if that was me in real life, I would go to Tabitha right now. But then I go back? The events of this morning beg for an immediate confrontation. By the time you notice where your legs are taking you, you're already en route to the Scarlet Mines. Okay. You stumble down the road, your panic thoughts directing themselves like a pointed arrow towards your destination. Things will make sense again, just as soon as you get where you're going. Striking again, yeah. Though once you arrive, you're once again met by the sounds of an angry crowd. The strike, it seems, is raging on, perhaps even angrier than before, bolstered by their increasing number. Well, we're starting to get chummy with how, I don't know what chummy means, with how much we see your face around here. Come on to see the strike is going on this beautiful Friday morning. I think you'll find that it's doing just fine despite the boss' best efforts. Are they gonna not allow me to go through? Yeah, it doesn't matter that I got fired. If she thought that would get me off the picket line, she was sorely mistaken. Now I've got all the time in the world to stand around out here with a bullhorn and plenty of reason to do so. She tried to scare us, but joke's on her. Davis is one of the best men we know, so all she managed to do was get us even more riled up. She can't intimidate us if she refused to be intimidated. That's right, we've got numbers on our side. So you can let her know if she thinks she can wait us out. She's only wasting her own time and money. Best to just sit down for a conversation and get this over with. What, do you think I was going in for a chat? I just come from the estate and she has some explaining to do about what I found, about why your family has been hiding all these years. Why would I tell them? If you want any more reason to hate my cousin? There's a secret torture chamber in the estate. You can even go and see for yourselves. Should let me go and have a chat with her. I think we'll have a lot to talk about. Yeah, I'll go give her a piece of my mind for what she's done to you. Should I lie? They're not gonna believe me. I'm tempted to lie here because they're not gonna let me go. In real life, I would not be able to do that. It's like, I would need to load the entire story in my mind before. Okay, let's try to lie. Yeah, I could give her a piece of my mind for what she's done to you. Be my guest. We could use somebody on the inside to give her hell. Isn't that right? I suppose it couldn't hurt. All right, everybody, let's step aside. We're letting this one through. Yes! Okay, it worked. The picketing miners step aside, clearing a path for you to enter. You start up the hill, unimpeded on your way to your cousin's office. Here you are, outside of your cousin's office. I didn't imagine the office was really like that. The only thing left is to go inside. Knock first or open the door. What's the difference? I'll open the door. You don't bother with announcing yourself, grabbing the doorknob and twisting it open. Oh, you enter your cousin's office unannounced. She's seated at her desk. Oh no, the shotgun in hand, cleaning its mechanism with focused intent. Girl, are you sure we want to do this? You're more than familiar with this firearm. It was only last night that you saw your cousin use it to deadly effect. Right, that was the one. But your cousin isn't the only person in her office today. Stella is here too, because the last night I basically brought them together. Well, hey, it's Amy. Hello, you're here. Yes, Stella. My cousin is here to bother me at work. It's not exactly a surprise. Don't be weird.
What a happy turn of events. These two have been talking about you all morning.
What?
And for a lot of last night.
What? Why? Stella darts across the room, turning the lock on the office door and slamming the bolt shut. Stella, what the hell are you doing? I'm doing the plan? The plan we talked about? Guys, I'm fucked. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Look at her face! She gave it away! She gave it away? Oh my god. Of course I'm gonna think that something is... Why is she locking the room? I mean, I can't escape, right? The plan, Stella, Jesus Christ, it's too early for this. I told you I had everything sorted out. There was a timeline. Come on, Tabitha, your version of having things sorted out was so convoluted. You gotta learn to seize the moment. But also they're talking about it in front of me. That would be super dumb. And in this moment, Amy's right here, alone. And you said we needed Amy, alone. So this is perfect. I don't like that. We're just gonna have a talk, okay? So go ahead and sit down and we can sort everything out. What the fuck? I did not expect that. What? What? For real, my heart is beating so fast. What is going on? I cannot run right now. I need to understand what the hell is going on. Stella, do you realize how scary you're being right now? Why did you lock the door? Why do I feel like I'm being betrayed right now? Why did you lock the door? Well, I just thought this was a good chance for the three of us to have some private time, so I wanted to make sure nobody could come in or got out. This is when I die. This is when I die. Stella, you're not helping. Oh no, you're right. That sounded scary, didn't it? I'm really not trying to scare you, Amy. For real, we're all friends here, and it'll stay that way, I promise. It'll stay that way. Who knows, by the end of this, maybe we'll be even closer than that. God damn it, we're really doing this, aren't we? Okay, sit down. Maybe it's meant to be really scary. What if I'd rather stand? See, Stella, this is part of the issue. My cousin is an obstinate ass. Guys, like, can't you see what the hell is going on? Come on, Amy, you're already here. It's not any worse to sit down than it is to stand, though I bet you'd be more comfortable. Why don't you sit? I'm not sitting. We tried doing this your way, Stella. Now we're doing it mine. Oh! Okay, Amy. Here's how this is going to play out. I have just tipped a line in my desk that calls the police. What? What? Okay, it's the end? Oh my god! Your cousin levels her gun at you before speaking again. So you can stand around like an idiot until they get here, or you can sit and talk, and maybe, depending on how our conversation go, I'll say I bumped it on accident. What? Okay, I'm gonna sit then. It's hard to argue with your cousin's position. What? You sit, even if you don't grace your host with a verbal acknowledgement. Behind you, Stella drags another chair towards the door, propping it under the handle. What? Sorry, just making extra sure we don't get interrupted. What? Tabby, do you want to? Trying to talk to Amy was your idea, Stella, not mine. You take the lead. What is going on? What is going on? Okay, so, not so easy, is it? That's how I felt last night, too. Last night. Yeah, where do I even start? Okay, magic is real. That's obvious at this point. Even if you could write off the ditchling as weird creatures or hallucinations or whatever, Charlie isn't exactly something you can explain as anything but magic. So there's no debate there, right, Tabby? Yeah. And I'm sure you've noticed, Amy, that your family is connected to all this. That's no coincidence. It was after the collapse. Enoch. The town was going to fall apart, so he made a deal. He saved Scarlet Hollow, but deals usually come at a cost, right? So he had to trade something for the town's salvation. Though the price was only paid by Scarlets, it's always been paid by Scarlets. A Scarlet is locked away from the world, bound to the estate by magic, and in return, the town itself prospers. Locked away from the world. There isn't a Scarlet locked away anymore, which is why everything has started falling apart. The deal is broken. Well, temporarily broken. They want to put me in that prison? And there's only so much time left to fix it. That's where you come in. You're a Scarlet. You have the power to save the town if you're willing to use it. They want to lock me in that? What? And I don't see why you wouldn't. If I could do it instead and save the whole town, you know I would. Especially since that would mean spending the rest of my life with Tabby. I can't imagine any worse fates. I mean, really what we're offering is free room and board for life. What the hell? We'll make it nice for you, spruce up the place, and I'd cook for you, of course, like your own personal chef. And we can play games and let you watch movies and keep up with the news. It doesn't have to be such a bad thing. I cannot believe it. Wayne was right.
It sounds an awful lot like my life, and I love my life. Stella is always looking out for me and feeding me lovely things and making sure I have nice soft beds to sleep on.
What the hell? I can't believe this shit. And nobody knows what you do for work, but you could take a whole week off so it can be that important. Okay. So, what do you say? What the fuck? You can just lock a person away against their will? What about what I want? What about me? What if I say no? Tabitha, why can't you volunteer? Why does it have to be me? This doesn't add up. How does Wayne fit into all of this? Wow. Looks like I made a mistake. You're better than this, Stella. You know this is wrong. You can tell the sugar-coated it. She sugar-coated it for you. But Stella is a bit weird too. I've seen the room where our family kept these other Scarlets. It's not exactly a luxury suite. What happens if we just don't go through with things? Leave town? Let whatever happens happen? Both of you can fuck off? This is also unfair? Are you kidding me? No. I'm so shook. I did not expect that. And Wayne was right? Okay, Tabitha, why can't you volunteer? Why does it have to be me? The deal doesn't mean the mines run themselves, Amy. This is how it works. One Scarlet to run the mines, and one to shoulder the other burden. That's why she's so mad, that they're so mad that the mother went away. Neither of us is getting out of this with all our freedom intact. Know that. What if I say no? Do you let me walk out? I don't think you should say no. Not because we'll do anything. That's not a threat. Just because I don't think there are really any other options for you. Yeah, if you try to leave town, you're not going to get far. Trust me. Again, not a threat, just reality. Either you do it and the town recovers, or you don't and the town keeps getting worse, and all while we're stuck here. It's not like there are good options here. This doesn't add up. How does Wayne fit into all of this? Don't ask me about him, please. Tabitha, it's okay. You can say more. We're being honest now, remember? That's how we build trust. Tabitha sits in stubborn silence for a long moment, squirming under Stella's thoughtful gaze. He doesn't fit into this. He's just a mistake. Not my mistake. And one that never should have happened. And it won't happen again. And don't keep needling me about it, asking, what shouldn't have happened, Tabitha? Why is he all gross? Is he dead? Is he alive? Just stop bringing him up. I know we're supposed to be all open and chatty or whatever, but it's painful for me. I liked him. Girl, you locked him up? You really did? It's okay. You have me now. Damn. And that's better. Even if everything else is worse, that's better. What? Oh, I'm not gonna say that Wayne told me to find the witch. I've seen the room where our family kept these other Scarlets. It's not exactly a luxury suite. That's where I come in. You can do a lot with a small space these days. You know, tiny living? It's a trend right now. Oh my god, fuck off. See, it's trendy. We're going to do better than Tabitha's older relatives ever could. This isn't some kind of divine punishment. We care about you. We want you to be happy. We can get you a plant. I heard those are good for air quality and morale. Because we're nice. We care about that stuff. Oh my gosh, she's talking really like a corporate person. And maybe we can move you to a bigger room eventually, once we've done some work on the place. But we can only do work on it if it stays standing. And it only stays standing if, you do this. I'm not going to talk about the witch. You're better than this, Stella. You know this is wrong. You can tell she sugar-coated it for you. You really think she's stupid, don't you? She's not stupid. I know this because I know her. Oh no, you're defending her. That's new. There's a reason she's been successful in life. And it's not dumb luck. It's determination and the ability to change and adapt to what needs to be done in order to keep succeeding. Damn. That's what she's doing now. She knows I've been honest with her, and this is what needs to be done. Isn't that right?
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god, she's so in love with her, she's not seeing anything. I'm sorry. I know this must feel like such a horrible thing to ask of you, but I care so much about this town. Everyone I know is here, my whole life. I'm sure if someone asked this of you to protect your city, including everyone in it, you would see why I feel this way. What happens if we just don't go through with things? Leave town. Let whatever happens happen. Her face. I cannot believe this. Tabitha. We can't do that. The speed of Stella's response is almost alarming. We can't. If we give up, the town is ruined. Done. Yep. Goodbye, Scarlet Mines. Goodbye, Scarlet Hollow. No jobs means no one can stay, not unless they're willing to live off the land like some kind of freakish hill people. Well, everybody does what they want. Everybody lives, and that's all. But even ignoring that, no one can leave. My parents, that's why they died. That's why Vivian went out the way she did. It's why everyone who leaves town is met with ruin until they eventually drag themselves back, destitute, with their mistake trailing after them. If they ever make it out in the first place. But if we make the town a nicer place to be, if we bring it back, people won't have to leave. This is also unfair. You can't put this kind of pressure on me. Yeah, but I don't have any choice right now. I want to just go. I think we're done talking. So let's sit here in polite silence for a bit. I'm sure it won't take long for the police to get here. Ah yeah, the police is really on the way. It's not like they ever have much going on. Please just stop, don't do this. That was pretty stupid, I'm going to tell them everything. You're hiding things? A kidnapping is bad enough, but whatever you're planning is worse. I know it is. Tabitha, whatever is about to happen, I need you to know this. I found this in a drawer. Letters from your dad. They were being hidden from you. Ooh, that's a good one. I assume the cops work for you. The mines aren't worth it. Wayne will save me. I know he will. You're being so mean to me. I just wanted to help you. Yeah. Tabitha, whatever is about to happen, I need you to know this. I found this in a drawer. Letters from your dad. They were being hidden from you. I'm gonna say that. What? You lay the cards in front of her. Stella leans forward, peeking over her shoulder, as she reads the handwritten notes next to the kitschy pictures of cats and birthday cake. I thought you said he was a deadbeat. He is a deadbeat. This doesn't change anything. So what, he sends me some stupid birthday card every year? He's still gone. I was still alone in the house all those years with her. What exactly were you hoping to achieve with this, Amy? What were you hoping at abandon everything my family has built and rush off to the coast to find some relative I haven't known since I was 5? I don't care about this man. who never once came to rescue me, even though he knew exactly what I was living through. Tabby. Silence falls over the room. Tabitha is breathing hard, trying to pull herself back together. Hey, it's okay. How about we send him something after all this is done, okay? Maybe it's worth getting in touch. Can't think about this right now. I have bigger problems. But at least one of those problems is about to be dealt with. Are you talking about me, or...? A knock at the door interrupts the unpleasant conversation. Miss Scarlet, permission to enter? Stella, the door. Right, sorry. Oh my god. As Stella carefully, quietly removes the chair in front of the door, Tabitha motions for you to stand. Is that the mayor's goon? Is that the mayor's goon at Tabitha's beck and call? But that would mean he's at our beck and call. Well, if it isn't Amy, I assume your cousin has been a problem. And that's why you called me up there. Here. Isn't that right, Miss Scarlet? Exactly, officer. A big problem. Seems Amy has been making a habit of that lately, to the point where I was already out looking for you. I'll be taking you in for questioning. But why we never tried to kill Tabitha? I'm still investigating the death of Duke Calloway, and your cousin is the prime suspect. Okay. This is great. Get me the hell out of here, officer. They're going to lock me away in the estate for the rest of my life. He's not gonna trust that. Fine, but we should swing by the estate on our way to the station. There are some things you should see. I don't think it will do anything, but I'll try to. Let's go to the estate first. You're not the owner of that property, therefore you can give me permission to enter without a warrant. And as the owner of said property, I don't give you my permission. There, you have it. And I'm not the kind of man to go breaking into people's houses, so how about we skip the detour and just take you straight back to the station? Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Deputy Franklin whips out a pair of handcuffs, tightening them quickly around your wrists in a smooth police academy maneuver. Damn. Sorry, Amy, but this is for the best, okay? We'll make sure to come get you before the funeral. I'm still going to the funeral? But just as the cuffs click into place, the officer's radio crackles to life. Franklin, pick up already. We ain't got all day, boy. Sheriff, apologies, sir. I was just seeing to a situation at the mines. Miss Scarlet tipped the you-know-what? You know what? It's all resolved though now. I have Amy in custody. That's nice and all, but we need you up at the farms pronto. Got ourselves a possible 187 brewing. What is that? 10-4. Wait, a 187? That's a murder. Ma'am, we've been over this before. Please stop listening on police frequencies. Alright, kid. I don't think I've got the time to take you to the station, so you'll have to cool off in the back of the squad car. Wait, no, you've got to be kidding me. You're going to take my cousin with you to an active crime scene? Yeah, I don't care if I die anymore. That's not why I called you. You can't put my cousin in danger, you hear me? That's why she cares about my life. I need to stay alive. Franklin, quit pussyfooting around up there. We need you here ASAP. 10-4, Sheriff. I'm afraid I have to, ma'am. If Amy is a threat to the safety of the town, it's my duty to make sure that threat is contained. Then I'm coming too, and I'll be taking my own car, so you can't stop me. I highly advise you don't do that. You don't do that, ma'am. Your advice has been taken into consideration. There, I considered it, and I'm going. I don't trust this. Stella, stay here and man the fort or something. Or go home, whatever. I'll call you later when everything is settled. Do you think it could be... Oh my god. Their voices go quiet as Deputy Franklin drags you out to the office, out of the office, and out towards the squad car. Guys, what happened? I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. So I should have trusted the witch, so Sybil and Wayne, and not my cousin. You are deposited in the back seat, the door slamming harshly behind you. The issue at the mines has been resolved, Sheriff. I'm en route. Franklin starts up the sirens. They blare as he pulls out of the mines, speeding down the road towards whatever emergency is underway, with you in tow. This is possibly one of the few times he has ever been able to do this, and despite his sunglasses and stiff demeanor, there is definitely an excitement in the way he cruises around the treacherous mountain turns. As the car pulls... Where are we? She has a gun? Is it Janie? Did she kill her husband? As the car pulls up to the farms, you feel it again. A tingling at the back of your skull. An urgency, almost like a hand pressing you gently forward, with the threat that it might become more forceful if you don't comply. Like so much crying. Crying that can only stop if you tend to it. There is another stone here, and it is refusing to let you ignore it. Mystical. The feeling is strange when you try to examine it. Contradictory. Something that both desires to be alone, yet at the same time it needs you in its presence. It's bringing something into this world, and it needs your help delivering it. Deputy Franklin gets out of the car, leaving you in the back as he joins the assembled crowd. Alright, Sheriff, what's the situation? Irma? It's the mom of Bo. Bo got tired of waiting for y'all to come do your jobs, so he took it upon himself to go investigate the Tremaine household. And he ain't come back out, and it's been hours. Irma, I'll do the honors of briefing the officer on our current situation. You can go back to the house and let us handle it from here. But y'all don't know about all these traps and whatnot. Duke was always saying not to go in there on account of the Tremaine insanity. It's alright, ma'am. We're the police. Facing dangerous situations is our job. Yeah, of course. The woman, who you take to be Bo's mom, reluctantly returns to the porch of her house, watching the other building intently as the officers talk amongst themselves. Franklin, you're with me. We're headed in to get a handle on the situation. At least I'm protected too from whatever is in there. Derrickson, you listen in from the squad car. Hopefully we can settle this without you, but you're our backup if things go south, alright? Yes, sir. Think there's any hope for the hostage? Been awful quiet. If you ask me, I don't suspect there is an hostage. Not anymore. We'll more likely be giving the doc a call once this is all settled. Whoa. With the tip of his hat, Hugby signals to Franklin, and the two make their way up the hill towards the whole old farmhouse. Hey there, Amy. Sorry you had to come along for the ride. We'll have you back at the station soon enough. Sounds like this won't take long to settle. Yeah. In the meantime, I'll keep you company. Okay. Think calling out to you is starting to lose its patience. You need to find a way out of here before it gets angry. Can you let me go, please? You don't really think Bo is dead in there, do you? If you guys are arresting me, could you also arrest the guy who's been stalking me? Since he's doing a real crime? But I'm trusting Wayne now. Let me out! I'm just gonna ask first. You don't really think Bo is dead in there, do you? I'd love to be wrong about this, I really would. It'd be a real shame considering what poor Irma's already been through this week, but Bose is a big man. Hard to keep a big man like that from moving around and making a fuss. And we've been a whole lot of nothing going on in there. Still as the grave, if you pardon the expression. Could you let me go, please? I haven't done anything wrong. Oh, I'm sure you haven't. That's why we're gonna bring you in to answer a few questions, so we can prove as much. And if we see that you really aren't a threat to the town, how can I be a threat? Like I'm a single person. Then we'll let you go and that'll be that. But what about innocent until proven guilty? Is that how that goes? I'm joking. Well, of course, there's no way to know if you're innocent unless we ask you questions like you're guilty. Just basic police work. I'm not gonna ask them to stop Wayne because he's right, I guess, so far. I'll give you $100 if you let me go right now. I'm going to take this to the FBI. Let me out. You don't understand, I need to get into the house. He's not gonna let me. The deputy sits in silence for a moment. I don't even know how to respond to that. You get that someone probably just died in there, right? I don't care. There's a sound coming from the house on the hill, shouting, angry and panicked. A frantic voice crackles over the radio. Derrickson, come in. The sheriff's down. Those damn traps. Irma wasn't kidding. Traps? Keep it together, Franklin. Is he breathing? And what is the status on Tremaine and Calloway? Something in the basement. Going down now. You hear an ungodly noise over the radio. A gunshot. And then static. Ugh. Franklin, report. But there is only silence. Damn it, Franklin. Deputy Derrickson hesitates briefly outside your door, as if hoping someone might leave the farmhouse without his getting involved. But after a few seconds, he's heading up the hill, yelling something to Irma. Oh! It's Wayne coming to help me! Hey Wayne! Maybe I should have flirted with him. And then a figure appears outside of the car door. A moment later, you hear the click of a lock. Time to go. But I need to see. You get out of the car, your body moving on instinct. The stone is louder outside. Its song is buzzing in your ears, drowning out the world, calling you up the hill towards the whole old farmhouse. I can't think straight. The stone is doing something to me. That's all you're able to sputter out. The buzzing drowns out your words. You can almost feel it pulling, your feet aching to move. It's alright, this will be over soon. I really would have preferred if we could do all this together, but the witch started it early. I should have known she would. The handcuffs fall away from your wrists. You weren't paying attention to what he did to make that happen, because it doesn't matter. You have somewhere to be. Okay, he removed the handcuffs. By the way, what kind of flag is this? Okay. But she's at her most vulnerable now, and she won't be expecting you. Who? So go on, I'll be watching. Nothing bad is going to happen to you. I'm going where? He gives you a hard shove forward, and then he's gone. Hey, what the hell just happened? Was that Wayne? But you don't have time to respond to a constant, yeah, F off. Today's event has already begun. What event? And yet you're interrupted by yet another car pulling up to the scene. What is going on? Tabitha, Irma, Amy, I got paged by the sheriff. What the hell's going on here? Where are all the cops? The talking is just noise. Their words don't matter. There's a humming in your head, almost like a voice, one you can just barely make out. But you know it will be clearer the closer you get to the stone. Oh. You start wandering up towards the farmhouse at the top of the hill. Hey, I'm talking to you. Oh, come on, she's headed to Julius. But you continue forward. You barely even notice your hand slipping over the doorknob. Okay, let's go. And now you're inside. In that same house? Ooh, boo, 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 boo. Sheriff Hugby dangles in the middle of the room. An axe, attached to some strange mechanism in the ceiling, is embedded in his face, holding up his corpse in an imitation of life. Jesus! Careful, Joan, there are traps all over the damn place. This old guy is crazy, huh? Who the hell pulls something like that in their house? Yeah, what the hell is it and what is all of this? Past the body you can see a giant pumpkin through the... Oh. It's the pumpkin, it's... How is it called? Bella? Becky? Becky? Past the body you can see a giant pumpkin through the door to the garage. Cracked open, its guts strewn across the floor, seeds dotted across the hardwood like a trail of breadcrumbs leading to the basement stairs. What the hell is going on here? Derrickson, is the doc here yet? We need a medical professional down here. His voice is coming from the basement. That's where you need to be. He's been shot, Joan. I think you'd better call somebody. The doctor's here? Julius, you should let her come down. You don't really want the officer to die down here, do you? Wait, it's Avery? I'm not the one blocking the stairs. I'm not the one you gotta convince. It won't be blocked for you. The stone wants you here. Everybody shut up. Avery. That's your name, right? Get pressure on that wound. Yes, ma'am. Get away from him, kid. But the doctor? I don't care. Let him bleed. Oh. You're only making problems for yourself, Tremaine. Dr. Kelly quickly pulls out her phone. Damn it, there's no signal in here. Of course, I've got to step outside. You keep holding that wound, and no one else had better die while I'm gone. The doctor pulls at the door, but a weave of fibrous tendrils hold it shut. We're trapped here. It would seem that the same forces that let all of you in, refuse to let anyone leave. Trapped with Tabitha. Are we stuck here? What the hell are we supposed to do now? But you already know what to do. Approach the basement. Let's go. You're vaguely aware that Officer Derrickson is trying to stop you, but he's too nervous to take a step. You reach the basement door and start to claw at the weird fleshy vines blocking your way. They're strong, but they relent under your touch, welcoming you down below. Who the hell? No! Why is Avery here, by the way? I'm gonna collapse. Oh, okay. It's happening. Enoch, you tried to undermine me, witch. I should have known you'd try to find a way around the rules. You've trapped town. This isn't what any of us wanted. You should nullify the deal. Before this gets any worse, it's Sybil. It's just unhappy. I didn't think something like that would be so opinionated. But I have a plan to placate it. If it wants a less broken body, it can have one. Then we'll see if it still feels cheated enough to hold a grudge. Something that is inhabiting bodies. It's not too late, Enoch. You can let Eddie have the baby, and your family can go back to normal, happy and unburdened. I'll clean everything up. It can be like nothing ever happened. I'll even leave town. Manipulative hag. That's what you wanted all along, wasn't it? This whole ordeal was just an opportunity for you to have access to it. Well, I know better to hand an ounce of power over to you. Verena. Verena is the witch. I said it. Verena witch. Yeah. Our partnership has come to an end, witch. I'll be continuing on with my business, and you should be grateful that I let you continue on with yours. One of these days, Enoch, someone will be strong enough to do what needs doing. I can't wait. She has the same hair as Sybil. I can wait a long, long time. Hey. Everybody still alive? Tabitha coughs. I think I broke something. Yeah, me. Did you have to fall right into the gunshot wound? Which Verena? Enoch fucked everyone over, even the witch. The witch? Sybil? She sent you? She tricked you into talking her side in all this? Guess I should have known I probably wasn't the only one whose life she decided to fuck with. Why is it moving in the background? I can't see anything. But all that ends now. I'm in charge here, and I'll get what I was promised. Hey man, calm down, it's all good. Speak for yourself. Okay, what's happening? Oh, wow. Your vision finally focuses. Wow, is it the pumpkin? Trying to get a hold of him? Okay. Finally, your vision finally... Is it moving or... Your vision finally focuses and your mind is once again your own. Avery watches you... Ah yeah, it's moving. Watches you furtively from across the room. The man Julius holds again in a silent threat. You will pay. Franklin clutches at a nasty wound in his side, blood spilling out onto the dirt floor of the unfinished basement. And in the corner is Beau. Something is attached to him, the source of the awful noise. It stutters with pain inhalation. Beau is still breathing, but he doesn't look well. The stone brought you here and stuck you in the middle of another nightmare. Amy, we can't get to you. The door's still shut. Even as she yells to you, her voice is faint, barely audible behind the now thickened roots and vines that block your escape. Let's bring the Scarlets up to speed, Julius. They look a little shell-shocked. Where do I fucking begin? Alright. So the witch, I caught her doing some shit she shouldn't have been doing, and she offered me a deal if I kept it to myself. I always wanted to raise a boy of my own. God never saw fit to give me the chance. She gave me the means to right that injustice. Okay, it's an incel. Only it obviously didn't quite go the way it was supposed to. Kel always interfered, just like always. Made it so I had to hatch him earlier than he was ready, and he came out hungry. Too hungry for me to handle. He kept trying to get at me, so I had to haul up down here. Been stuck since fucking Wednesday night. Damn roots won't let me leave. Oh, wait. Oh! I cannot see before. Oh, this. Damn roots won't let me leave, and they've clogged up the drain, so I haven't been able to call that witch and get her to make things right. Okay? But I'm a man for preparedness, figured I could wait it out. It's so prepared, I just wait it out, okay? Until Beau here decided to trespass. Guess he lost tussle with my boy, and the two of them wound up down here with me. What? And that about sums it up. I guess in the end, it's only fair. A son for a son. Dude, you're tripping. And birth ain't ever pretty, is it? It's not like doing it the old-fashioned way is all sunshine and roses. Are you trying to justify things? Just hope he winds up looking more like a person when he's done cooking. So what? We're all supposed just to wait around down here until he's done or something? I don't give a shit about your story, Tremaine. None of that gives you a reason to shoot a cop. Self-defense, castle doctrine. Yeah. Beau, can you hear me? Are you alive? Uh-huh. Okay. Gotta get back to Mama worrying about me. I think I can see it. Look, all those bumps under his skin. That thing really did go deep. That thing is my son, and you will address him as such. Sorry, Julius. Listen, clearly you need something. You woke up talking about the witch. You want to know where she is? I can tell you how to find her. If none of you does anything stupid, then I'll tell you what I know. Sounds fair? Sound fair? Relax, okay? Nobody's going to do anything. Oh, you think? The conversation is interrupted by Bo shifting uncomfortably as the creature lets out a guttural moan. So what, we're just supposed to wait until the Calloway kid dies? That's exactly right. My kid gets born and we all forget this ever happened. Bo and the baby? The situation. Bo and the baby. Okay. Does your son have a name? Can he talk? Can he talk? He's barely a day old. Of course he can talk yet. And it's making noises. It kind of sounds like babbling, right? Like babies do. How about it, baby? Can you say mama? The baby makes a horrible sound that is not even remotely similar to mama. Is there something else? And what exactly happens after this thing is finished? Do you think it's just gonna be a normal kid? I'm just gonna go for that. Would you say that about those little premature babies they keep in the incubators? We don't know what he's gonna look like, but that don't matter because he's my son and I love him. And I know he'd get big and strong if he could just gets himself enough food. Even if he doesn't change, he's kind of cute like this. Anyway, definitely weird, but cute. Avery, come on. Bo squirms with discomfort. The baby seems to be digging deeper. We need to do something. The witch? What were the terms of this deal you made with the witch? When I caught her doing what she was doing, she offered me this ritual thing in exchange for my silence. What an awful deal! Offered it right away, like she could just see right through me. Knew exactly what I wanted most. I suppose what she didn't know was I'm not the kind of man who'd turn somebody in anyway. Her business was her business. She didn't have to bother giving me some recipe to cook a boy from dirt, blood, and pumpkin seeds. But I took it anyway. Then I just sat on it for a while, till a moment of weakness. What was the ritual? Did you do something to Duke's pumpkin? It wasn't his damn pumpkin. It was on my property, and the only reason it got as big as it was because I fed it my own blood every night. What? Since the day it was planted, bleeding on the dirt like some kind of Satan worshipper. If that don't make him mine, I don't know what does. God knows I felt crazy right now, though. But I'm not proud to say my judgment was a bit clouded. I was in a bad way. The thought of bringing a boy into the world was just about the only thing that made me feel like I should stick around. Not that any of you need to know about all that, only serves as explanation as to why I trusted her in the first place. Okay. You say you know... I feel like we're talking a lot, but Bo is gonna die, you know? She clearly betrayed you. This doesn't seem like what she promised, does it? Damn it, none of you people have any patience. He needs time and he needs food. It can be easy making a baby this way. It's not easy making it in the normal way either, from what I hear. But isn't it still beautiful, even the way it is now? Avery's in love with this baby. It's eating him alive. You should be horrified. Yeah, it's horrifying. And there's literally nothing we can do about it. So maybe we should just all sit quietly until it's over. I'd suggest that all of you listen to Miss Scarlet. Illustration. Why do you even want a kid? Life isn't fair to you. So you what, kill a man over it? Yeah. I'm not killing anybody. I'm just standing here. It's not like I did a single thing to Bo. Yeah, okay. It's your responsibility. He trespassed on my property. Everybody knows not to do that. What happened to him is his problem. Oh my god. And what about me? You shot me. Save your breath, asshole. Assholes. And maybe you won't die so quick. Damn. Amy, shut up. I'm begging you to stop talking. Bo twitches, his skin blossoming with fresh bruises as the thing takes more of him. I think we need to do something, right? Illustration. Maybe if we let Dr. Kelly in here, she can help. We might save Bo without killing your son thing. We need to, because it's progressing. Enough talking. Someone has to destroy this thing. It might as well be you. The waiting brings you to your limit, and then it brings you past it. What? What? You move quickly, diving across the small room, scooping up the shears of the floor. The shears on the floor as you zero in on Bo and the thing slowly eating its way through him. Hey! Ugh. The shears come down on the thing, piercing its unnaturally soft chest. Bo's stolen blood pours out of its orifices in a thick sludge. Bo gasps as if it's him you've stabbed, the thick veins under his skin expanding, writhing. No! You stupid! If you shoot my cousin, old man, I swear to God! Oh, she's gonna protect me that way. You whirl around to see his gun trained on you, your heart freezing in a split second of utter terror. Franklin stumbles forward, trying to reach for his gun, but unable to stifle a cry of pain. Julius' attention is pulled away from you, towards the sorry side of the trying desperately to wield his pistol. Oh my god, Julius, you're not killing anybody. Give me the... A gun goes off. You dive to the floor, panicked, your ears ringing uncomfortably. No more shots follow. You open your eyes, readjusting to the gloom. Oh shit, no, not you, kid. Avery is No! Avery is gasping on the ground near Bo. Their patterned shirt is stained with their own blood. No! God, what have I done? First the boy, now you. He raises the gun. Oh my god. He raises the gun to his head. Dude, nobody left to do better than this. Julius. Oh my god. But whatever Avery was about to try to say is silenced when Julius pulls the trigger. Okay, we need to call the doctor now. Let's save Avery, please. Once again, the world feels quiet in the aftermath of the gunshot. Julius's body slumps against the wall, limp. Oh my god, limp and dead. A bullet hole smoldering at his temple. Did we save Bo? What the fuck just happened? What the fuck? The room's attention is drawn to the sound of a horrific, inhuman gurgling, punctuating the groans of human agony. It would seem that you did not quite manage to finish the job. No. Jesus Christ, that thing is still alive? Move it before it grabs him again. Amy, Bo, alive. Can live. The baby can have me. No! 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 No, 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 no. It's dying too. It won't save anything. You might not even be dying. We can get the doctor to fix you. You might not even be dying. What? No, this is it. Please, let it be for something. Why do you care about this? Could it be helpful? Is this a blood relatives thing? What if it doesn't take? Oh. What are you asking me to do? Move baby to me. Please hurry, talk hard. They want it. Why? Okay, maybe we do this. I don't like this, but if it's really what you want, let's do it. You're not seriously going to. Yeah, but you are. You cross the room, kneeling next to Avery and Bo and the wounded thing. Avery starts unbuttoning their shirt, the movement clearly painful, their face twisting with every undone button. But they push through, bearing their wound, their black eyes resting on the creature. It looks to be in as much pain as there are, its breast ragged, both blood trickling from its wide mouth. You have to help me coax it. It doesn't seem like it will be difficult. The thing has already noticed the smell of fresh blood, its tendrils shifting under Bo's skin, its bulbous head turning towards Avery to stare with sightless eyes at the inviting wound. What the hell is going on? What is going on? Avery, why do you like this baby so much? Why? All you have to do is give it a nudge, and like a dog waiting for command from its master, it peels itself away from Bo, willfully releasing its drained body in favor of its new host. What? Avery cries out, heaving stuttering gasps of pain as the tendrils slide into the open wound, winding their way beneath their skin. Why? Bo twitches too, ceasing as he's released. The two of them becoming a chorus of shock as the weak body of the creature coils itself around Avery, clinging desperately, sealing its weeping gash against theirs. Jesus Christ, Amy, you can actually be doing this. You shut it, Tabitha. I don't listen to you anymore. Avery's breath becomes even, their eyelids sliding close, their heart continuing to beat as they slip into unconsciousness. No, and the creature too seems to sigh in relief. The panic fades. Whoa. And its protective vine slackens. A sliver of light is visible beyond the doorway, where before it had sealed itself away. But the faucet in the corner of the room, finally unclogged, bursts to life. Water pours out onto the dirt floor. So, somebody help. Call Daddy. Shit, we need a doctor. Your hands are wet. The water is spreading, pulling around you, making the floor slippery with mud. Dr. Kelly rushes down the now unblocked stairs, her eyes wide with horror at the scene in the basement. Can we go? What the hell happened down here? Bo, can you hear me? Am I getting a checkup? I've been shot as well, man. The diner kid, Avery too, need hospital. Looks like shot doesn't begin to describe it. I'd better make some calls. Everyone stay with me. John, we need to get everyone out of here before it floods. Amy, let's get moving. What are you talking about? She doesn't see it? Do none of you see the fucking water? Tabitha, you didn't hit your head down here, did you? No, water. But it is flooding. It's up to your chest now. There's no denying it. Of course you don't see it. You're always wearing those damn sunglasses. Her words are swallowed up as it finally overtakes you. What? baby. What? I want to stop soon, but I can't. You feel like you're choking. There's water in your lungs, or there should be. Your ears are filled with the sound of a rushing current. It's cold and dark, and there are people screaming somewhere. I can't look. Oh, wow. There are bodies in the water with you. They are all dead. 1,000 corpses, 1,000 homes, all torn to pieces. But the flood recedes. It hasn't happened yet. This is the future? You're the mother of a daughter, and your daughter has told you about her terrible dream. What is going on? okay? It's going to kill everyone. You are not the one who had the vision, not yet. It has only been described to you by the daughter you have been teaching, as your mother taught you. You're the only one who can stop it, Mother. But you won't be strong enough. Is it Sybil? Her words are heavy. What is going on? It's like... Oh wow, how can you be so sure? How can you be sure? Maybe it's only a dream? The village is doomed then. Of course I'll stop it. Don't worry so much, daughter. Of course I'll stop it. Don't worry so much, daughter. No, Mother, I've seen it. You'll try to stop it and you will die. But there's another path. Take my power. I give it willingly. What? I won't destroy my own daughter? Is it bigger? But I want you to be your own person. I can't do this to you. I can't lose you. It can be that I'm destined to lose you. It's too cruel. But I want you to be your own person. You will lose me in any path but this. If we do nothing, we'll die with everyone else. If we flee, I will have the weight of 1,000 lives on my shoulders. I couldn't live. I would be lost either way. This is the way it must be. Oh, what? Wow. Wow. But who are we? Let's accept and take your daughter back. You accept your daughter's decision. She's not the child she once was, and there's a confidence in her that you have no choice but to respect. You take her back. Her power becomes yours. The flood does not come. The village is saved, and no one ever knows the sacrifice that was made for their lives. Oh my God. No one but you. Years have passed. You outlive everyone you used to know. You move on. You meet new people. You start a new life. You have another daughter. Kanika, that's why I can't see her. This time the vision is yours. The piece of your first daughter that lives in you shows you what is coming. Rotting bodies in the streets, the smell of sickness in the wind, on the wind, church bells ringing for an endless parade on funerals. An entire city whose gates will never reopen. Everyone inside the walls falling to the curse of plague. You are among their number, your body no longer strong enough to heal even itself. You are not enough to stop it. Eat your daughter. Not as you are. There's another path, a narrow thread. If you were stronger, you could tug at it and unravel the tapestry of the future. Mother, what's wrong? Your daughter will never be as strong as you are, not after what you had to do. But she still carries in her some strength. Enough. Sybil, she had to kill all of her daughters. Explain it to her as it was explained to you. You tell her what's coming. You explain that she has to give up. Well, you both have to give up. You love your daughter, after all. You will miss her as you miss your first daughter. She's angry. Rightfully. Even when you try to explain that she will be a part of you, that she won't die, she cries and cries, and she tries to run away from you. Yeah. Fate is attempting to cut its loose thread. The entire city rests on this decision. I will let her go. Let her go give up on the city. She doesn't want. Your daughter leaves you. You resign yourself to the future. She's one of the first to die. Wow, the street flood with disease. And the bodies are buried, then burned, then left in heaps on the streets, until no one is left to remember any of their names. But that's not how it happened. Wow, okay, so maybe nothing happens actually. The entire city rests on this decision, stop her from leaving. There's actually no choice. You do not let your daughter run from you. No plague comes. The city never knows that it would have been ruined. But there's an unhappiness in you she didn't understand. And what you took of her is angry, confused, restless. And it continues. You'll have to carry that with you. It's part of the burden of what you are. A third time, though no one knows the depth of what you have done over the years, you have not escaped notice. You find yourself in a capital, in a place whose name has changed too many times to count. A war is brewing. The eyes of those who hold fate in their hands are on you, the lips asking which threads to pull and which to cut. And the tapestry is once again revealed to you. The war rages and it never stops raging, bleeding that spans generations, children born to die, decades of pain that leave a raw wound on the world. Or it ends before it begins. The few die for the sake of the many. You can guide powerful hands to crush those that need crushing, if only you have more power of your own. Let's make a daughter. You call your daughter to you. Hey. You raise them differently these days. The disquiet left by the reluctant daughter taught you a permanent lesson. They don't need convincing anymore. They are ready to return to you whenever you need them. Awful. So take her back and stop the war before it starts. Let her be free and plunge the land into generations of war. I will try to let her be free. You have a change of heart. It has to end sometimes. You let her go. She's the first one to die. Hundreds of thousands suffer. Countless lives are cut short. Your daughter is among them, even in her privileged place by your side. The war reaches her, and the both of you burn along with everyone else. You saved her for nothing. But of course, that's not how it happened. There is no choice. Take her back and stop the war before it starts. This daughter joins her sister easily, as she has been trained to do. You are the only one who will remember her sacrifice and her name. A small rebellion is crushed before it becomes a revolution. The people in power are happy. You leave. You don't want to see any more visions of war. You set your sight on a place where there are no kings. And yet, even an ocean away, power finds you. A man with aspirations. Anyone can hold power here, you have discovered, if they're vicious enough to want it. The hunger in him senses the power in you, and for a time you humor him. You allow him to give you a life of comfort, you and your daughter. You don't see a future where he ever grows more powerful than you can manage, not until the vision comes. And again, and again, and again. A war like none the world has witnessed, a fledgling nation devoured in the nest, a man who sits on a throne where none was meant to be, the world under his cruel fist, bowing to its crushing weight. The very ocean stained red by his influence. He is already on his way. You realize too late. You have been too close to him to see it. Your choices have already narrowed. The war is coming whether you strike now or not. The loose thread sticking out from a mass of blood, with you too weak to grasp it. But you have a daughter. You always have a daughter, until you don't. It's time to rest. Aren't you tired? Of course you are. But the world needs you, and you can't let it end like this. The part of you that is your first daughter can't let you. No choice again. Take her back and erase the man before his name can mean anything. Yeah. She joins her sisters, as is her destiny, and you remove him from the world. The hole where he was is filled by lesser men, none of whom remember whose shoes they're stepping into, and none of whom can hope to command the way he would have. The blood is spilled, less blood, but you still feel every drop. You hide yourself away from the world. You and your daughter. The visions still find you. But here, they're small. The decision's simple. You make them all the same, helping where you can. A storm halted, a conflict settled. Until one day, when you are shown a dark pit. Splintering woods. We're coming to Scarlet Hollow. Debris trapping everyone inside, bodies burning as the very rock catches fire. Children screaming as their flesh bubbles, then silence as lungs fill with smoke. You know the choice that lies in front of you. Not this time. Oh. You take your daughter's hand and you look her in the eyes. They're green like yours. You don't want to do it this time. That's why it happened. You stare out over the hills together as a plume of smoke rises into the air. But you can't hear the screams from here. You assume you will die one day, like anyone else. After all, you're long past due. Maybe you'll be lucky enough to know your grandchildren before you go. Then the man comes, and with him, a vision. He has already decided. He's bringing something else, something ravenous that doesn't belong, but that has been pressing at the edges of your world, trying to find a way in. It has its way now, whether you help him or not. The more the thread you followed comes into focus, and for the first time you follow it beyond your death. Whoa. Disaster after disaster, crisis after crisis, thousands of years of little cuts that you weren't there to mend. On and on it goes, longer than you can ever hope to follow. It's still eternal and incalculable. But there's a new thread too. If you are patient enough, if you are strong enough when the moment finally comes, if you do everything right, you can devour this thing that sits outside the world. And it will give you so much power that you will never have to take back a daughter again. Wow. You could fix as many things as you'd care to fix. Floods, plagues, wars, kings. You look into her green eyes, so much like yours. You can't. But you did. Take her back and summon the entity into the world. You welcome her back, as you have with every daughter before her, and you help the man. What? He's arrogant. He cheats the thing from another world in every way he can. He wastes your time. There will have to be more daughters before the day comes that this will be over. But days and daughters come and go, and you are very, very patient. You have to be, if you're to stop the hurt that would scar a world without you there to guide it. And now you are here, on the cups of the end, the final daughter. Kanika, Amy, Tabitha, what are you two doing here? Are you real? Yeah, we're real. Are you? I don't know. Probably. I wasn't expecting anyone to see me off. I especially wasn't expecting the two of you. So that means you've made up my mind, yeah? Don't try to talk me out of it. It won't work. You're kidding me. Okay. I'm gonna have to stop here. But like, oh my god, oh my goodness, what a trip. What a crazy trip. Oh my god, this is such a wonderful, wonderful game. So intense, so deep, and so much going on. Alright, so I'll just say then, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And I can't wait to continue this. Oh my god. So see you in the next one, and let's find out what's happening here and how we can do to save everyone here. Bye bye.